Hey, what's up? So, I wanted to quickly share that this game is leaving the stores, digital stores. Apparently, this is Justice League Cosmic Chaos. I picked this up about a month or two ago. I don't know, it might have been longer, but it was recent. And I've played a bit. I have a bunch of notes on this because I was planning to eventually write out a full review once I had completed it. But I'm casually playing it. I'm not like grinding it. I have a few hours played on it. It's impressive. Like I cannot believe how good this game is. So before I get into some of my notes, just to share my opinion on it, the main reason I want to share is just go buy this game, go pick it up. It's leaving the stores because of licensing. This is kind of a new game too. It came out in 2023, so I like, man, licenses must not last very long. Also, it wasn't like a super big popular title, right? Like you might not have even heard of it. I came across it one day a while back, maybe a year or so ago, or what I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was probably, I think it was during like a really huge sale, and I was just browsing games as I do. I browse the store and I check out what's going on, and I came across this game, and I was like, oh, that actually looks cool. It is, especially visually, the way it looks. Like, you know, if you watch the trailer, it's kind of like, well, it looks cool, but it looks like it's for kids, and yeah, it's intended for a younger audience. And I was some years ago. I hadn't played like a Mario game or like a childlike platformer in probably 20 years or something. I was in my 30s, I think. And then I went back and played a Mario game for the first time in a long time. And I was like, I don't know why I stopped playing these, because I moved into like more mature themed games like Bayonetta or God of War and Mortal Kombat, right? That was after starting with the younger audience games. Um, so when I went back to play a Mario game, I fell back in love with games like that. So it was just funny to me because I'll never forget that. Like I played it and I was like, why did I stop playing these? Right. So, you know, from time to time, I do enjoy picking up a simple game like, you know, that's intended for a younger audience. They're really fun. This one really surprised me, man. It's on sale for, I forgot you friend. It's on sale for 90% off right now. I think it's leaving the store on March 6th when the sale ends. I know that they're posted. I don't know if they've put a date. They just said it's going to be the game is being removed from the store in March. So it might be when I'm just checking real quick to see if there's an actual date here. I think it just said March. Blah, blah, blah. During the month of March. Yeah, it doesn't say a specific date of when it's leaving the store. It's currently on sale until March 6th, but that's like a general sale that's going on through March 6th. So it's possible that game may be on the store a little bit longer, but March is when it's leaving the store. $4. I had picked this up not too long ago, like I said, for like $7.50 or something. The normal price of this was $40, and I thought it was already a really good deal because up until now and up until the 750 one, the cheapest I'd ever seen it was $10. Like I'd seen it multiple times on sale for $10, and I kept kind of like, I'm gonna wait. You know, I'm not in the mood to play it right now. 90% off right now because of the licensing issue. Keep repeating this. It's just a cool game. So let me get into my notes and tell you what I liked about it. And these are out of place. Normally I would go into this before I write my review up and stuff and kind of arrange them in a way that makes sense and, you know, put them together. These are just random notes that I put together while playing. Let's see, it's a comedic adventure that takes place in Happy Harbor. I like the name Happy Harbor. It's about a big part of the story is Starro being a villain. He's not the main villain, but he's one of the villains. I forget how to say the freaking main villain's name, Mixplixel or whatever, you know, that guy's name, Mixie Plixie Pixel. But Starro ends up brainwashing most of the Justice League. This is why you only choose from the three characters: Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Starro has like his little starfish on the Justice League's heads, and part of the game is going to rescue them from being brainwashed. So there's a brainwashing theme, of course. It's actually an open world RPG, an action RPG game with upgrades, you know, talent system. Each character has their own special abilities and power attacks. Superman power drives enemies. Batman does a flurry of batarangs. Wonder Woman does a power kick knockback. I-beam batarangs, electric shock, AoE. Yeah, they all have their own ability. It's just really cool. You know, like you got your mix of your light attacks, your heavy attacks, and then abilities and ultimates. That's actually pretty awesome. It's super fun, great voice acting. Really good voice acting. There's unlockable costumes, and the unlockable costumes show in the cinematics. I noted that I don't remember there being a lot of cinematics though. It's kind of mostly like those animated stills that kind of move a little like visual novel style. But I'm trying to remember if there's actual cinematics. There probably is since I mentioned it, but sometimes I just describe a cinematic as like the story part, right? You can drive cars, which there's no real need to other than just for fun because your each character also has their own transportation ability. Like Superman flies, Batman glides with his cape. Wonder Woman uses her lasso to pull herself around and like fly around, like she lassos far away and then like does a jump. It's pretty freaking cool. Let's see. I remember when I was first writing my notes, Batman's glide was my favorite at first, but the more I played, the more I enjoyed Superman's. Oh yeah, that is kind of cinematic. Yeah, all right, the animation is cool. I forgot. Um, oh, where was I? Talking about the Superman flies and Huh. Oh yeah, no, it was Batman at first was my favorite in general, combat wise, traversal wise. But the more I played the other characters, the more I enjoyed each of them for their own things. Which is usually how it goes. But you have your favorites, right? It's pretty cool. You can swap characters on the fly. Now this it does have a co-op option, local co-op. So I had seen complaints. The co-op itself is like a side mission. It's not for the campaign, so they have like a separate game mode for co-op. So I'd seen complaints about that from a couple people. They said, "Oh, you can't play the campaign co-op," but I don't know. I don't know how important that is. But there's a game mode for co-op. Let me see. Good game options, but missing keybind remapping. But the default keybinds are good. Like they're normal. There's nothing like it doesn't make me want to scream, right? That's my note. I thought maybe I found them, but maybe there just isn't keybind options. And then the options are via map menu, not the escape menu. I wrote that down because you bring up the escape menu that brings up like the pause and whatever, and it doesn't have the options like the open game options like controls and video settings and stuff like that. And at first I was like, no, what the heck? I thought you'd have to go back to the main menu, but later I was still going through menus for the first time and stuff, and I noticed that the options menu is actually in the map menu, which is separate from the escape menu. So that was interesting. Let's see. Story, Mixie lies and people believe his crap and hate the Justice League. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah. So the main villain Mixie becomes governor or mayor or whatever, and he's just lying to the citizens, and he tells them that Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are doing all these horrible things when they're not. They do fall. There's a quest chain where they go and they're stopping like the bad guys where the bad guys are, but they end up like messing up the sewers or whatever, so that the town gets flooded by sewage, and it is the Justice League's fault. It's Superman's and Batman's fault and whatever. So the town gets really mad at him, but for the most part, like Mixie is just lying to everybody, and they're all just believing him, and it's really freaking funny. I would like to remove the highlights from around the characters. That's the one thing I would change about it, and that's the same for a lot of these. I mean, even Assassin's Creed Shadows, they had to update the game, which was cool to see they updated that because in stealth mode you would have this white outline around your character, and I was like, well, I would like to remove that. I want immersion. I don't want to see this big old giant highlight around my character. Same for Assassin's Creed Unity, was it, and Syndicate? I think both of them. They had like these bright glowing auras around them. I'm just like, dude, this is dumb. Even Assassin's Creed 4, I think, yeah, I hate that, dude. If it's an option, remove it, cool. But those games don't even have the option. It's like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Anyways, those were all my notes. It's a really cool game, and I just decided to share my thoughts that I had written down just while I'm trying to share the sale. It's cool, man. It's a good game. Go grab it before they remove it from the store completely. Completely. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.